Once there was a girl named Rose. Rose was born into a fruity world. But Rose was not like most of the fruity people. Rose was a tomato. But nobody seemed to mind. When Rose turned 6, Victoria, her mother, was trying to protect Rose as best she could. But it cost her her life. She died. Rose decided to put on the clothes of her dead mother. And then, one day, Olivia was shouting at Rose. "You spoiled little brat. You can't do anything right." Then, Olivia hit her, and Rose decided to run out of the house. "And don't come back!" Olivia yelled at her. Rose cried into the night air. "I wish my mommy was still around. Why can't Olivia be like her?" Rose cried in pain, thinking no one would ever love her. Rose then went to sleep, and she wouldn't stop crying either. She was crying in her sleep, the poor girl. And she was having a nightmare about a hellish version of Olivia destroying everything around Rose and then hitting her into an abyss. Rose sat there and cried her eyes out. And then she felt someone touch her. Rose looked up and saw a lemon person. She looked like a demonic, twisted version of a melon. She had yellow clothes, hair, and blue eyes. The woman introduced herself as Minnie Lemon. She started talking to Rose. And then, when October rolled around, Minnie Lemon wanted a special favor from Rose. "Hey, kid," Minnie Lemon said. "Look, it's now October, and there's this one girl I really hate. Her name is Vannamelon. And she is so dumb." Then Lemon finished her speech. "I'll help you defeat her. After all, melons hate us, right?" "Spot on, girl." And then it was the next October. And Vannamelon started talking to Rose. Rose started lashing out and nodding off. Rose wasn't trying to be mean. She was just afraid of getting hurt. "So, you promise you're not going to hurt me?" "Yes, I promise." And then Rose saw everything. "Stop! I'm taking your powers. This is for your own good." Rose then took their powers. And then came October 2020, when the two girls had to face Rose. Rose was stronger than ever and became a demonic, twisted version of herself. And then Rose realized that her mother wouldn't have wanted her to treat others this way. With this, Rose admitted defeat and was reborn as a small child. Then Melon and Lemon decided to care for her. Rose knew that this was the start of a new beginning.